The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria has called for visa restriction on judges allegedly involved in issuing rulings perceived as politically motivated. RIWA cites recent judgment halting federal allocation to the Rivers State. It describes the judgment as alarming and calls on the United States, United Kingdom, European Union, and other international embassies to impose travel restrictions on the judges. The association appeals to the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Kudirat Kekereekun, to restore integrity within Nigeria's judicial system. And Director of Public Affairs, EFCC, Uwujaren, says when a financial crime committed falls under the scope of the EFCC, the Commission will prosecute such crimes no matter how small. He said this in Abuja while briefing newsmen on the Commission's achievements since the appointment of Ola Olukoyede as chairman. The listener area has more.
This briefing is to highlight the successes recorded by the EFCC in the last 1 year. It is also a platform for journalists to ask questions and seek clarifications about the Commission's processes and operations in fighting corruption. The EFCC's Director of Public Affairs revealed that the Commission has submitted its report to the National Assembly. This report contains the Commission's prosecution, conviction, recoveries, returns, among others. 4 former governors are currently under investigation and prosecution are ongoing. Also, monies recovered so far are 248 billion naira, as well as $105 million and 53,000 pounds.
When crimes are committed, especially cyber crimes, or they are being committed, and you want to report to the EFCC, you may not get an immediate response. But with this Rapid Response Center, once you put a call to the center that a crime is being committed, those who are manning that desk will activate a process within the Commission that will ensure that there is an immediate response.
Mr. Uwujaren insists the EFCC is empowered to prosecute any case of internet fraud, no matter the amount of money involved.
Those of you who have had the privilege of looking at either the Advanced Fraud Act or the Cybercrime Act, you know the punishment that the law prescribes for different categories of offense under those laws. So if the EFCC has evidence against anybody that violated those laws, it is incumbent on us as law enforcement agencies to apply the law.
All of the recoveries made by the EFCC have been deposited in the national coffers as it has not been spent by the EFCC.
Seek to be forfeiture of some of those funds, and once they are forfeited, you are mandated to pay it into the designated account by POCA or the Constitution, and we have done that. What government does with the fund afterwards is the business of government, not the business of the EFCC.
The EFCC says it is still investigating the former Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Betta Edu, and about 40 bank accounts related to our investigation have been monitored. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.
The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has made a startling revelation of how cartels in the poultry and packaging industries manipulate the market to keep prices high despite government's interventions. The Commission's CEO, Tunji Bello, disclosed this at a stakeholders meeting in Uyo in continuation of FCCPC nationwide advocacy against exploitative pricing in the market. Miriam Daniels reports.
The FCCPC has been touring cities to host these kinds of engagements.
Down as an association decide henceforth, today, everybody must sell at 60,000. It is not done.
This is a packed audience with captains of industries, MSMEs, market leaders, farmers, transporters, service providers and NGOs. They are here to engage on the growing prices of commodities and ways to end exploitation in market prices. The EVC and CEO of the Commission believes the poultry cartel are dictating the prices for the smallholders to sell their products.
Used to sell a day-old chick for between 480 naira and 590 naira, and they still made the profits. but not after the arrival of two big players in the market. They brought in big money and expanded the market, and expectedly, they were soon in the position to control 80 to 90% of the poultry market in the city. Have to contend with a cartel in the packaging sector. The cartel consists of 5 players who are in the business of importing and providing local manufacturers with packaging materials.
The consumers on their part complain about the impact of the ridiculous increase in prices on their businesses, finances and livelihoods, and call for urgent government interventions.
Nigeria is still getting to attune to the situation, and they enter into power station and begin to increase electricity bill. As if that is not enough, they are trying to increase VAT. All this issue is what brings about the crisis in the market.
Except this double taxation of goods is checked, there's nowhere, and this is carried out by government agencies.
I had a situation where within 1 week, a liter of vegetable oil per carton was increased from 28,500 to 32,000 naira to 38,500 to 45,000 naira within a week.
It is hoped that exploitative pricing in the country will be checked and the prices of commodities will be affordable. Miriam Daniels, TVC News, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State.
The governor of Ondo State, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, has officially received the deputy governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party, Susan Gbemisola Alabi, into the All Progressives Congress after she dumped her party for the ruling party. Governor Aiyedatiwa received the politician during his campaign tour of Akoko Northwest local government area. Adeji Muradio has details.
In continuation of his campaign for the November 16 governorship election in Ondo State, Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa and his team moved to Akoko Northwest local government area of the state. From Agbagi, Afin to Kiagbe Akoko, it was a carnival-like atmosphere as party members joined the campaign train of the governor. During the tour, Governor Aiyedatiwa paid homage to traditional rulers in the area to receive royal blessings. In Okiagbe, the deputy governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, formerly defected to the All Progressives Congress, APC. Some APC chieftains expressed confidence that the governor will come out victorious in the election.
Vote for them en masse so that Mr. Governor can continue his good work. This Akoko Northwest is ready for Aiyedatiwa.
Speaking with journalists after the campaign, Governor Aiyedatiwa said the 2025 budget will be structured to capture the development needs of every part of the state.
Accommodate infrastructure based on the demands of the people. You know, security, vote more money, and we look at our allocations now and what is coming in, and other things we are going to do. Look at the revenue and then look at projects and programs that will alleviate, you know, the poverty of the people.
The governor's campaign train has toured about 9 local government areas and is expected to take the message to the remaining council areas. Ayodeji Moradeyo, TVC News.